Good afternoon,
Right.
everyone, and welcome to Connect, the weekly podcast for the California MBA, featuring one-on-one interviews with movers and shakers in the mortgage industry. I'm Susan Milazzo, California MBA CEO, and I'm very happy that you could join us today. We have very exciting guests today, but before we get to our podcast, I'd like to thank our podcast sponsor, Incelerate. Incelerate helps lenders close more loans through better borrower engagement, the mortgage industry's most innovative customer experience platform, which delivers lead management, sales enablement, engagement, a robust mortgage-specific content library, and data intelligence, all in one comprehensive and highly scalable platform. Incelerate delivers dynamic technology, strategy, and content for every channel of your business to ensure engagement throughout the customer journey, whether it be your borrowers, referral partners, or any other party to the loan transaction. This dynamic enterprise solution seamlessly fits your tech stack due to their advanced API connectivity, modern design, and open architecture. Gone are the days of managing multiple and separate systems and having your data trapped in data silos. This innovative platform allows you to provide your internal and external customers timely, relevant information based on data intelligence to build repeatable outcomes at each stage of the customer's journey. Close more loans, improve borrower conversions, enhance customer retention, transform your customer acquisition lifestyle, and create customers for life. For more information, visit Incelerate.com. So that brings me to today's podcast episode, and I am welcoming Josip Rupena, who's CEO of Milo Credit. Josip, welcome.
Hi, Susan. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm very intrigued by the concept of crypto mortgages, and I was very happy that you could make yourself available to be a guest on our show. I do want to get kind of just a little bit of background for you, though. Tell me how you got started in the business and how you came to found Milo Credit.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Josip Rupena. I'm the CEO and founder of Milo, and I started the company a few years ago, and it was really rooted in my experience working with international clients from a private banking asset management perspective, and seeing some of the challenges that they were experiencing buying real estate in the US, and working with them from an investment perspective, realizing that they were very good consumers, had the wealth to do so, but they were facing these challenges by wanting to buy and invest in the US. So I decided to do something about it. I felt that there was an opportunity around building technology, thinking about them from their perspective and understanding what are the things that they can provide and what are the things that, quite frankly, they're never going to be able to provide. We really built the foundation around the company with that, and that really accelerated our efforts to think about other consumers as well, and what brought us to basically build a crypto mortgage too for another great set of consumers, and really solving a pain point for them.
That's amazing. I mean, providing home loans to global customers, that is just fascinating. You just started in 2018, and you already had over, $50 million in loan originations, which is incredible. That's a testament to your great company. So looking at the information on your product on your site, how are you keeping your crypto with a crypto mortgage?
Yeah, so for us, it's really trying to solve that pain point of this consumer keeping their crypto and at the same time being able to purchase real estate. So for us, really having crypto is not something that we want to have personally on our side from a company perspective. So we have it with a third-party custodian. We have multiple relationships, and they're the ones that are licensed, insured, audited, and all of that fun stuff to hold crypto. But we definitely are working with really strong counterparts on that side.
Okay, all right. So do you have plans to securitize this product?
So right now we're operating under the structure of being a direct lender, which means that we're funding the loans ourselves. It's our capital. It's our decision on how we decide to underwrite this consumer. Now, I do believe that over time there will be an opportunity for us to securitize these loans as we continue to scale out, and it is something that we are looking at closely. It's something that we have experience doing that for our international clients, not necessarily securitizing, but working with institutional capital partners that want really high quality loans.
Got it. So what do you tell people? What's the benefit of a crypto mortgage over a traditional mortgage?
So I think it really comes down to three core themes. I think the first one is that someone that's amassed crypto wealth has been holding it for quite a bit of time. So for them to sell their crypto just to be able to diversify and buy real estate, that creates a pain point for them. And that pain point is opportunity cost, that they would have to sell and liquidate their crypto only to see it go up multiple times over the coming years. So we're solving for that. The other thing is that if they do sell, that actually triggers a taxable event for them, at least according to how sort of gain on property or an asset gets really sort of recorded in the US. Now, of course, we're not tax advisors, so it's specific on a case-by-case basis for each individual, but it would likely trigger a taxable event. And the other element is that if someone has crypto and they've sold that crypto potentially for a down payment through a conventional loan, there is no guarantee that they're actually going to be able to qualify as well for a loan, because a lot of lenders and banks and even the agencies are not necessarily recognizing crypto fully as an asset that this individual has. And what we saw over the last years is this was a growing asset class. It was something that we believe over time is going to continue to grow. So more and more people are going to have a significant portion of their wealth. And that's really why I think that with our crypto mortgage, we're really solving for all three of those. For some individuals, it's a bigger pain point than others, but ultimately I believe that being able to lend to them, allow them to keep their crypto and buy real estate and benefit from both asset classes is really important for them.
Right, and you thank you for that. And you mentioned in your comment, you're in conversations with the agencies. So have you been in conversation with the GSEs about this product?
We've been following exactly what they've been doing around crypto, and I think that there is some evolution there to how they think about crypto. But I don't believe that it's something that they're going to be rolling out broadly across sort of all of their guidelines to be able to underwrite consumers yet. I would hope that over time that is the case, but for right now, it's not something that I think is happening, and really why we see this as an opportunity for us to be able to help lots and lots of consumers all across the U.S. to access a product like this, and hopefully with some of the things that we do, and they see the innovation that we're driving, it'll get rolled out to have an impact on more people over time.
Yeah, definitely an innovative product. Hopefully, we'll be hearing more at our Mortgage Innovators Conference on crypto mortgage and blockchain technology. What do you see on the horizon for blockchain technology as it relates to the real estate finance industry?
I think that there's a tremendous opportunity to be able to include and incorporate blockchain technology in many aspects of real estate and mortgage. I think it really comes down to who are going to be the companies that actually take the responsibility to be able to lead the charge and really drive that innovation. Because as much as some individuals like to believe that mortgage and real estate is it can't get done without technology, the reality is that a lot of it does get done today. And if we talk about the trillions of dollars of mortgages that could originate every year, there is a lot that happens there already. Now, I think where the opportunity is to really drive that efficiency and to really change the way that some of these frameworks have worked for many, many years with this technology. But you're going to need companies that go out and say this is an important thing for them and drive that innovation. And then hopefully the industry as a whole can leverage some of that and really change some of the dynamics that have played out for many, many years. I think you started to see that with online closings and digital closings or remote closings. We were a pioneer in that space a couple of years ago. We were one of the first companies to do that for a foreigner, where they never had to come to the US to do their closing. And the majority of the closings that we do today are remote in nature. So I think that there's a ton of efficiency that can be incorporated, and blockchain can do that. I think from our perspective, where we think about crypto, it's really being able to help a consumer that otherwise may not be able to transact and buy real estate because of their wealth, and in this case, crypto wealth. So I think that there are two places. There's the innovation around efficiency and process and workflows, and then there's the efficiency and really sort of expanding credit to consumers that have this wealth. And right now we're choosing to play in the second. But I believe that over the coming years, there's going to be a lot that gets incorporated through blockchain for the industry as a whole.
Yeah, it is a fascinating evolution to watch blockchain technology in this industry. Kind of switching gears a little bit, because there's another element of your company that I found really intriguing when I was doing a little bit of research online about Milo Credit. So last year, or in 2020, the California MBA started a diversity, equity, and inclusion committee, really designed to provide resources to lenders who are looking to either develop or expand their corporate DE&I program. So Milo has an amazing team. You have 40 employees, and those employees include 10 nationalities, 12 languages, over 6 continents, which I found just fascinating. So can you share a little bit about how this global diversity has benefited your corporate culture?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and it's something that we're very proud of as a company, and hopefully, we'll have many more nationalities as we continue to grow and scale. But it's a really important factor for us as a company to really understand and get in the shoes of our customers, and really what does it mean for them to invest and buy real estate in the U.S. What is buying property here? How that makes them feel emotionally. The element of being able to feel the safety, the trust of investing in the U.S. is really important. And I think a lot of our team has experienced that, either them personally or previous generations of their family. So they do understand how important our mission is to be able to help many people. And I think that this is going to be the same case for our crypto mortgage product. Having people that really are passionate about building solutions for other people and really building that community. And that's really at the center of our culture as a company, is really having an impact on people's lives. I think that we want to do things that are different. We want to be able to create innovative solutions. I think that, as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of transactions that happen, and there's a lot of great companies that I think do a phenomenal job at serving lots and lots of customers. We want to be able to help the customers that have been somewhat overlooked and maybe underappreciated. So that's where we want to have an impact there.
Just a fantastic conversation today, Josip. Thank you so much for being a part of our Connect podcast. I look forward to learning more about Milo Credit, and look forward to watching your journey as it continues in the real estate industry. So thank you for joining us today. And thank all of you for joining us as well. To access our Connect podcast episodes, you can follow us on our YouTube channel. We're also available on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. That concludes today's episode. We'll be back next week with another episode of Connect. Have a great rest of your day.